Hi, everybody. Welcome. Thank you for being here with me. I wanted to give you a really sweet hips and hamstring focused cool down. You can also use this as like your sweet little gentle hip practice that day. This is one of my go-tos and all-time favorites, so I hope you enjoy it. Let's go ahead, start off lying down on your back. Constructive rest. Bend your knees, plant your feet. And for a moment, you can let your arms rest beside you, palms up. Tuck your shoulder blades underneath you a little bit and let your sticky mat kind of tuck your shoulder blades underneath your ribs. Relax your jaw, your tongue. Soften behind your eyes. Spread the space between your brows. Begin to notice your breath without trying to control it or do too much with it. But see if you can get into and tap into the natural rise and fall of your breath. And follow your next exhale out. Take a deep breath in, fill your belly, fill your ribs, fill your chest. And let it go. Two more like that. Breathe in, fill the belly first, then the side ribs under the armpits, and then the back ribs. Exhale, slowly empty out. One more time, breathe in. Breathe out. Now let your breath just follow what your body does, however that breath feels good to you. Draw your left knee into your chest and extend your right leg long out in front of you. Flex both feet a lot. It's going to feel like your right leg wants to turn out. I want you to see if you can roll the knee up a bit like it's trying to face the ceiling. Flex the foot and scuff the floor away from you. I'm just going to scooch back on my minute. Scuff the floor away from you. Now, it's less important how much you pull this knee into your chest. I'd rather your pelvis be nice and square, right, with both sides of the pelvis even on the floor, and your hip points one that height higher than the other. So resist the urge to draw your knee all the way up and skew your pelvis bit out of whack, okay? So take another breath here and let it go. Then plant your left foot on the floor. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh like an ankle to knee. It's going to be really easy. You're just going to rock from side to side a little bit. Give the back of your pelvis, your SI joint, where your sacrum connects to your pelvis, a bit of a massage. And then maybe you rock further side to side, letting the whole thing fall towards the mat. Pausing at any points along the way that feel kind of sweet and yummy to you. Yoga is not about making anything perfect or what it looks like in books. It's like, what does the pose bring out in you? What does it help you feel? And come back to center. This is a little different. Point your right foot. Then take this right foot and tuck it behind your left ankle. Let your knee drop out to the side. That's enough. If you want to stay here, great. This is super nice. Gentle opening of the front of the hip and thigh. If you want to deepen that, your left hand reaches down and catches the top of your right foot. You might then walk your feet a little closer towards your pelvis. Again, just mindful that the left side of the pelvis is going to want to hike up. Try to level it off a little bit, okay? Now, take a deep breath in. Squeeze your right glutes and try to press your right knee towards the floor. And then exhale, relax everything. Soften, 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 soften. Do that 2 more times. Inhale, contract your glutes like you could press your knee down towards the floor. You don't actually have to lift the hip up, but you're thinking about it. And then exhale, relax. One more time. Inhale, contract. And then relax all of the layers of the glutes, all of the little muscles underneath, everything down to the bones, soft. Take a breath right here. If you're still holding your foot, let it go. Unravel your right foot up towards the ceiling and interlace your fingers behind your thigh. Now, instead of pulling the thigh all the way towards you for a big hamstring stretch, get stacked, knee over hip. Those of you that have tighter hamstrings, you might have to bend your knee a little or a lot. Let that knee over the hip be what you're yearning for. So from where you are, circle your foot. And then circle the other way. And then flex your foot, bend your knee. Do you notice how I didn't pull my knee back into my chest? My knee's still over my hip. Great. And then slowly re-extend. But at the same time, as you're kicking up through your heel, you're trying to plug your thigh down, down, down towards the floor, like you're getting long in two directions. 2 more times like that. Slowly bend your knee. And then exhale, slowly, slowly extend. Pause in the point that you just kind of lock your knees straight. Be in the strength. 1 more time. Bend your knee, inhale. And extend as you exhale. Pause right there. Take a deep breath in. Think of kicking your thigh into your hands as you pull your hands back against the thigh. Good. Then bend your knee. Interlace your fingers over your right shin. Now we're going to do the other side. Extend your left leg out. Flex your foot. Try to roll your thigh in till it's neutral. You're trying to get the knee to face the ceiling. Okay? Take a breath or two. Focus on the squaring of your hips. Relax your shoulders. Think you're standing in Tadasana here with your feet on the floor. Take a breath. Exhale it out. Plant your right foot back down to the floor. Cross your left ankle over your right thigh. Start to rock from side to side, even just an inch or two at a time. It's a really nice little rocking motion for your pelvis and lower back. Maybe these movements become a little bit bigger, a little bit bolder. And come back to center. Point your left foot. Tuck your foot behind your right ankle and let your knee drop out to the side. This is enough, okay? If you want more, reach down with your right hand, catch your foot, and walk both feet a little closer towards you. Again, notice that the pelvis wants to kind of skew out of alignment here. See where square might feel like to you. As you inhale, contract your left glutes and try to press your knee down towards the floor. Get everything fired up and activated. As you exhale, relax. And sometimes we need to feel what action feels like to feel what relaxation feels like. So try that again. Inhale, activate. Contract the glutes, press your knee towards the floor. And then exhale, relax, 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 relax. 1 more time. Inhale, contract. And then exhale, release. Take a breath. And then let it go. Unravel your left foot to the ceiling. Interlace your hands behind your thigh. Again, kick your thigh into your hands. Pull the hands against the thighs. You might need a bend in your knee, and that is okay. Circle your ankle. And then circle the other way. And then bend your knee as you inhale. Knee stays over hip. Exhale, extend. Slowly with control. 2 more. Bend your knee. Inhale. Exhale, extend. Pause where you feel resistance. Try not to plow through that sticky space. 1 more time. Inhale. And then exhale, extend. Pause. Take a breath. As you kick up through your foot, try to suck your thigh bone back down towards the floor. And slowly bend your knee. Release your fingers. Plant both feet. Plant your palms. Roll your hips up off the floor as you inhale. And lower them back down as you exhale. As many of these as you can muster, okay? We sit on couches, we sit in chairs, we're sitting so much of the time that our back body is not really getting the strength that it needs to support us so much of the time. So a couple of dynamic bridges are always a good idea. And then 1 more time, lift yourself up. Lift your arms up and over your head. Take an inhale. Exhale it all out. Lower yourself all the way down to the ground. Try to stay empty and feel this vacuum in your belly for a moment. Let it go. Take an inhale. Exhale, release your palms to the floor beside you. You're welcome to continue with an easy practice from here, where you can extend your legs, flip the palms, and enjoy a few moments in Shavasana. Thank you so much, everybody. Namaste.